Like, this is a game called Absolute Drift Zen Edition.
You know how, like, I keep trying not to say Tokyo Drift?
Yeah.
So,
the seminal work, Fast and Furious 3. Do you think if you went back in time and told Fast and the Furious 3, you're gonna have 8 brothers and sisters?
holy...
It's a lot. Yeah, they're definitely, like, they're working on there. Hello, my child. It's been so... I meant to do an episode on this for so long. Drifting was created in Japan by a car racer who had too much sake during lunchtime, so he couldn't drive in a straight line. I don't know if that's true, but it definitely originated in Japan. They've done a shit ton of those.
How far can you stretch a plot where we turn weird with cars?
Well, no, that's Fast and the Furious. Not all of them are about drifting.
Okay.
Oh God, no. Yeah, they just, somebody said we're gonna make...
Sometimes we turn normal. Sometimes we drag race.
Oh, okay. So it's been a long time since I actually, like, okay, choose the difficulty. Oh, that's why I'm sucking it up so much, is because I went through the medium door when I started this game. This is a game that I turn on so that we can bullshit, because I don't think either of us really care that much about cars and drifting. But I do care that there are people out there that are becoming happy because there are 9 Fast and Furiouses.
Are they continually successful? Like, is 9 million?
Oh, yeah, they stopped making money after the 4th one, but yeah, they're still making them. No, they're made gangbusters, apparently. Because around Fast and Furious 5, they started realizing, wait, if we're bullshit, people love us. If we accept what we are...
They're doing the Freddy Krueger thing.
I was gonna say they're doing the Sharknado thing, but
Sharknado doesn't have, like, 15 sequels. Freddy does.
Freddy has 4 sequels. Probably. Nope, more than that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, is Wes Craven mad about that?
They have so many sequels that there's a sequel about Wes Craven not knowing what next Freddy movie...
Oh, that's Wes Craven's New Nightmare, yeah.
So... okay, I hope to God there's not like a metafiction Fast and Furious about the stunt drivers.
Oh, that'd be cool. Like, no, it wouldn't be. No. I mean, it was so big that I know, okay, disclaimer, I know Paul Walker did other movies that aren't Fast and the Furious, but when he died, the outpouring from the Fast and the Furious fan community was outrageous. I didn't know
Paul... Like a pity watch?
No, I didn't.
Feels bad.
No. Paul Walker has a career outside of Fast and the Furious, or had, I guess. But, he was so important that they had, like, a really sad, manly goodbye, when he died. I don't know. If somebody's touched that much, like, nobody's, like, saying, oh, the guy from Sharknado died, let's have a shark-themed funeral. Are they? They better not be.
My criticisms of Fast and Furious is not Paul Walker's death. That would be the most petty criticism of a franchise.
How dare you not get ready in case one of your characters dies in a horrific accident. That would be really dark and sad and stupid, and you would be stupid for saying a thing like that.
Let's make a pseudonym for a really shitty film critic.
What are we gonna do if Robert Englund dies? What are we gonna do? Also, I first watched the Freddy Krueger, the 2010 remake, and I thought it was cool because it was dark and scary. Then I realized how much of a precious being Robert Englund is, and I realized, wait, people love him to death because he's iconic as shit.
Oh yeah, yes, yeah.
I didn't know that when you have a new teacher, but you've also just transferred, you don't know that your old teacher like gave out A's and chocolate chip cookies.
And I get why they didn't have him reprise the role, because oh god, how many times has he put on that makeup? He was probably sick of it, and who knows if he could do it.
He probably has a podcast he likes to listen to when he's getting the makeup chair.
I wonder if I know this happened with the actor who plays Pinhead. By like the 3rd movie, he could do the makeup himself. I wonder if Englund could. I wonder if he could do, like, that's a little bit more intensive, granted, that all that burnt skin than just, painting your head white and sticking nails on it. Which I'm sure is a little bit more complicated than that, I'm sorry.
Yeah? You gonna shit on the industry?
Hey, I have a secret guilty pleasure about Hellraiser. Why aren't you better? God damn it.
That's the biggest compliment you can give a movie. I wanted you to be better.
That idea is so cool. Why does that movie suck balls?
Well, there's like 5 Nightmare on Elm Streets. Like, why do most of them suck?
And also, like, I wanted to know, like, I know it's based on a source material that the director directed himself. He wrote the book and then he directed the movie.
What are you talking about?
Hellraiser.
Okay.
Why are you looking at the basic script of Hellraiser and going, you know who we should focus on? Not Pinhead. Julia.
Oh, Julia's not one of the Cenobites.
No, it's the...
Here I was thinking we were going to do a 13 Ghost thing. That would have been dope as fuck. Talk about the other Cenobites. Would you? I would watch the shit out of that.
Like, apparently, maybe someday we'll watch the sequel, which is more about the Cenobites and less about Frank. And
Frank is the main Cenobite.
No, Frank...
What a dumb name!
Frank is the guy who the Cenobites are trying to catch in the first one.
Oh, to take his life juices or whatever?
Yeah, and then Julia is the lady that he's seduced and makes kill for him.
Yeah. That was a sexy movie than I thought it would be.
But like, why focus on Julia and Frank? Oh, that pisses me off. Anyway.
Imagine if all of 13 Ghosts was about Alanis Morissette or whoever that one girl is.
Shannon Elizabeth?
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
In that case, I like staring at Shannon Elizabeth. I don't like staring at Julia.
I like staring at Matthew Lillard.
Yes. The entire movie needs to be about Matthew Lillard.
I'm really glad I'm not drinking today. I'm gonna be insane about Matthew Lillard, but okay, I need your help, Mike. If you see text on the ground that says spin this way or drift underneath this thing, just try to see how well you can drift, because if you hit the wall, you do it bad. Countersteer more if you're spinning out, so countersteer gently, and then
fuck up less.
Oh yeah, this is you would think that it would be cool just to drift and have it be effortless, but honestly, the fact that it's hard makes it rewarding. And I don't mean to Bennett Foddy this for you, because Mike's of the opinion that the Bennett Foddy's message in that game is a little bullshit. That something being just objectively hard does not make something worthwhile. There we go.
Yeah, when I play the game, I go, you're right, Bennett. I should be playing a better game.
You got to get that flow state. How else are you going to learn about the minutia of tennis? Mike's in the middle of reading an 1,100-page book this month. Which David Foster Wallace's 2004.
And I say this with praise, even though I don't like Getting Over It. Infinite Jest is the Getting Over It of novels.
You said that, and I'm like, that makes perfect sense. That makes more sense than anything. Please link an account. No. I want to update my thing.
I guess I'm not a gamer, so I don't find Getting Over It rewarding.
I'm not a gamer. It is, you know me and movement mechanics. Like this. Like, I love drifting. It's fun. It's like, fuck, come on. There we go.
I like methodically anal novels that have over 100 pages of footnotes that the author themselves put in the fucking book.
Why? Of course. Why else? Who would put them in if not the author? Like footnote gremlins?
Most footnotes are not put in by an author. The author. Usually an editor, and you're usually been dead for about 100 years.
Oh, before they go, hey, Shakespeare wasn't this racist, I promise.
It's not like
where the fuck?
Shakespeare wasn't this racist, I promise.
That's one thing I'm really happy about.
Cite your sources.
That's one thing I'm really happy about, finding out that he wasn't yet intensely racist. We don't know anything about what he felt about Asian people. Did he even meet an Asian person in his lifetime?
It's debatable whether he ever left.
Got him.
He probably only went to around 2 places in his life: Stratford-upon-Avon and London. He may not even have seen the ocean.
Oh. I bet he wrote a cool King Neptune play if he knew about that. What year is The Little Mermaid? Is like a German fairy tale?
The Hans Christian Andersen is Danish.
Yeah, but what is the time period?
Oh,
1900, late 1800s?
I guess it'd be 1800s. At least the Disney animated film.
Okay, so Shakespeare would be long dead before he heard anything about
the Ariel of Shakespeare is not the Ariel of Hans Christian Andersen. Ariel.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So even Hans Christian probably took inspiration from other sources.
Probably. Those two aerials are nothing alike whatsoever.
I was like, there. When you said aerials, I'm like, what do you want? What do you care about Hans Christian's nipples?
The thought now of the aerial of the Tempest having his voice taken away is now horrifying. But Prospero would probably do that. Let's have Prospero. I want a cosplay of Prospero as Ursula. Oh,
poor unfortunate soul. That better be the Ariel song, right? I really
well, it's
hope
Ursula's
so.
song.
Okay, well, yeah, because she gives up her voice so she can fuck a guy she hasn't met. Which is not an original thought. There you go, donut the thing. I hate it. The donutting here is very forgiving because you can donut a tiny bit and the game's like, okay, that counts as 100th, and then you just do that 100 times. What does Robert Englund think about Disney?
Do you want to buy me? I don't know.
Do you want to buy me? I'll be in like the hocus pocus of nightmare movies.
Disney, when it comes to purchasing franchises, everything is on the table. They won't. There's nothing they won't.
There's nothing
consider.
they won't at least schedule a meeting for. What are we gonna buy next? The same thing we buy every day, Pinky.
The Saw franchise.
Oh, you would really... Nice. My wife had a really cute moment. She watched the Geography Now video on, I think it's Malaysia. And they have a moment in Geography Now where they're like, all right, here's some famous people that come from Malaysia. This person, this person, this person, James Wan. And then my wife's ears perk up. And she looks at me, looks back at the screen, looks at me again. I'm like, what? She's like, James Wan. I'm like, yeah? Where have I heard that name before? He created Saw. Oh, my husband's cool! That's where I know. I was like, I know him somewhere.
I would have not caught that at all.
Yeah, I mean, I said it enough because I was a big fan when we were doing the romancing. We don't do the romancing anymore because we hitched, so we don't have to be romantic at all. Tom Cruise! As we finally put a bow on the upcoming our series Too Many Kubricks, and Tom Cruise is a petty bitch.
But really good at playing it. I'm so proud of you. We've been playing this for over 10 minutes and you haven't drawn a penis.
It's hard to draw with this. Can you imagine?
You saying you can't do it?
Okay, this is not related. I'm just thinking about drifting. There is a
Since
short...
you were going to be romantic.
I could be. You know what? I'll draw you a penis sometime just for you. Drift Under the Pipes is what I want to do. There was a short-lived, and by short-lived it made 2 seasons of a game called World Game Champ. The point is, it was like they wanted to make a reality show about video game players, about pro gamers, but like it had to be tied into real life or people wouldn't watch it because nobody's gonna watch a show where you just sit down and play FIFA, you know? And so every episode had 2 challenges, like one challenge was in a real world equivalent of whatever game you were playing that week. It's like the premiere was Rock Band. And then they had the game where like you see how good you are at the game, and then you know there's an elimination match. And when they did I think Forza Racing or something, there's this really fucking cool thing where they go to a stunt car show. It's nighttime and they're talking to these professional drifters. And they said, we have this thing is going to take multiple exposures of your car as you attempt to drift. And we're going to look at the light trail your lights make to see how accurate your drift was.
Oh.
And I thought that was really pretty.
It's probably a much more appealing visual way of tracking that rather than just putting cones about.
And there were cones just to kind of show you that you suck, but like it was a way to add visual depth to, if you have a good art department, you can make a reality show about almost anything. The problem is a lot of reality shows don't have good art departments.
Yeah, because I mean,
reality
shows in general are about like how can we make the cheapest show possible.
They recently had a 20-year reunion of the first season of The Real World, and if you go back and look at the art of the production value of that show, there just wasn't any.
No.
It was a bunch of people just hanging out in their bunkers or whatever.
Do the contestants of a reality show, can they join an actors guild?
I don't think so. No.
That's even more cheapy.
The answer is probably not.
Oh. I wonder if that had anything to do with the
You know what's-
popularity of this genre.
What, that you can't... Oh, that it
That there's
hurt-
no unions for the contestants
Well,
of a...
fuck you! You get to spend a weekend in Borneo! And only a weekend because you got voted out day 2. Here's what's baffling. You don't know the name Eliza Orlins, right? You don't... That doesn't ring
No.
any bells? Okay, great. She's running... She was a character... from 2 seasons of Survivor, Vanuatu and Micronesia. And she... I saw there was an AMA of hers, like, I'm running for the District Attorney of Georgia.
Whoa.
And I'm like, holy shit! I want to come and, like, support you because I believe in your dreams, but, like, I'm worried everybody else will only be asking Survivor questions.
Is that like when I found out the wrestler Kane became a mayor in Tennessee? Is that...
Oh, you did tell me that was real. That was...
that was real. It's not like it's not like he just ran. He became the mayor.
Oh, he won.
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, here's something fantastic. Rupert Boneham.
Can we just savor that name for a bit?
Rupert
Boneham.
Okay, so
Yeah.
his last name is literally the words bone and ham put together. Okay, whatever. He's got a very long beard. He's a man from Indiana, and he was racing to be the senator of Indiana, and he lost. The guy he lost to, I don't know if you know him. He goes by the name Mike Pence. I'm like, what alternate world could we live in? The guy lost to Mike Pence.
Hey, maybe he got out of being chased in the Capitol.
My fucking like chants for somebody's death don't flow off the tongue.
It would just be a bunch of Trump supporters snickering, going, "Hey, Bo!"
You can't make fun of me. My name is too silly. He's a good kid. He has a bunch of not awards, but like, you know, he opened up a charity called Rupert's Kids. It helps underprivileged kids that don't have parents or something.
Nothing like a show you brought politics into this episode, not me.
I'm not judging you. I've judged a lot of people here, Robert Englund, Tom Cruise, and Mike Pence, to name a couple. But this is what happens when you absolutely have to make an episode out of this game that you've had on your Switch for 6 months. Guys, go buy this. It's actually really chill and fun to play when you're laying in bed waiting for the sweet release of sleep to take over. But I can tell I've been here a couple times, so we'll go ahead and roll those credits. Mike, thanks for joining us on...
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for running this bullshit episode. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.